Hello there, my name is Richard McMunn from the interview training website, passmyinterview.com, and in this training video, I will teach you how to pass a customer service agent interview. If you are applying to become either a customer service agent or customer service representative, make sure you stay tuned because the tips, questions and sample answers I am about to give you will help you pass your interview at the first attempt. And to achieve that goal, I will cover the following 4 things in this training video. Number 1, so I will tell you which customer service agent interview questions you should prepare for. Number 2, I will then give you 2 very important tips for answering each of those interview questions correctly. Number 3, I will then give you a unique and top scoring answer to each customer service interview question. And then finally, number 4, I will tell you where you can instantly download these slides plus my full set of 21 great answers to difficult customer service interview questions. And just very quickly, if you are new to my channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. Thousands of you are passing your interviews at the first attempt. I can only help you if you are subscribed, and please hit the like button, give the video a thumbs up because that really does motivate me to create more great content for you. Thank you very much indeed. So the first customer service interview question I want you to prepare for is, tell me about yourself. Here's 2 tips for giving the perfect answer, and I will then give you my top scoring response. So tip number 1, make sure you practice your answer several times before you attend your customer service interview. It is important that you come across as a confident communicator who has the skills, knowledge and experience needed to work in customer service. And tip number 2, in your answer, talk about your strengths, educational background, highlights of your career to date, and what you plan to do in the role of customer service agent if they hire you. So here is my top scoring example answer to help you pass your interview. Tell me about yourself. Here we go. Thank you for this opportunity. I am a customer-centric, dynamic and professional team player who understands how important outstanding customer service is to your company's success. After leaving college with excellent grades in subjects useful for this industry, I worked in several positions where I gained valuable experience interacting with customers, developed strong communication skills, and worked hard to improve customer service standards. I am a high achiever. For example, I won Employee of the Month in my last position. My manager praised my flexibility and how I went above and beyond for customers while helping the company increase sales. If you hire me, I will be a great role model for the company brand, resolve customer issues promptly, and take responsibility for my ongoing development, so I am always a useful asset to the customer service team. That is a brilliant example answer to that first customer service interview question, tell me about yourself. Now you can either pause the video if you want to and write down the questions and answers as we work through them together, but if you want to wait, I will soon tell you where you can instantly download these slides plus my full set of 21 customer service interview questions and top scoring answers. The second question I strongly recommend you prepare for is, what does customer service mean to you? Here's 2 very important tips. Tip number 1. Now, in your answer to this common customer service interview question, show you have excellent knowledge of what great customer service is. And tip number 2, good things to include in your answer are going above and beyond customer expectations, creating an experience that the customer values, and being attentive, responsive and knowledgeable of the company's products and services. So here is another top scoring example answer to help you pass your customer service interview. What does customer service mean to you? Customer service means going above and beyond what the customer expects. Customer service is about creating an experience the customer enjoys, appreciates and values, meaning they will return to the business again in the future and recommend it to their friends and family. Customer service is being attentive, responsive, friendly, knowledgeable and meeting customers' needs to ensure they are delighted. That is the perfect answer to that common but difficult interview question. What does customer service mean to you? That question comes up all the time during customer service interviews. Now, don't go anywhere because I still have many more questions and answers to give you. But when you're ready, you can click that link in the top right-hand corner of the video, head straight through to my website, passmyinterview.com, and you can instantly download these slides plus my full set of 21 great answers to difficult customer service interview questions. But here is the next question I want you to prepare for, and that is, what skills do you think are most important in customer service? Here's two very important tips. Tip number one. Now, the best way to answer this common customer service interview question is to make sure you read the job description before you attend your interview. In the job description, there will be a list of skills required to maintain competence in the job role. Tip number two. Now, be sure to mention the skills of communication, listening, being responsive to customers' needs, brand awareness, and product and service knowledge. So here is my top scoring example answer to help you pass your interview. What skills do you think are most important in customer service? The most important skills in customer service are communication and listening, responsiveness, attention to detail, problem solving, complaints handling, brand awareness, product and service knowledge, and sales. To be effective in customer service, you must welcome the customer, communicate professionally, listen to their needs, ask relevant questions, and respond quickly. If the customer has a problem or complaint, it must be dealt with quickly to meet their needs in line with the company's complaints handling procedures. Finally, you must be aware of the company's brand policies, have in-depth knowledge of products and services to answer customers' questions, and be able to sell ethically to the customer to increase company revenue. That is a brilliant answer that's going to help you pass your interview. The next customer service interview question I want you to prepare for is, describe a situation when you interacted with an upset customer and how you resolved their concerns. This is a very difficult question to answer. Here's two brilliant tips. Tip number one. So this next common customer service interview question requires you to give a specific situation you have been in where you successfully resolved a customer problem or complaint. Now, tip number two, if you have never been in this type of situation before, tell the hiring manager what you would do in this type of situation. So here is my top scoring example answer to help you. Describe a situation when you interacted with an upset customer and how you resolved their concerns. Here we go. In a previous role, a customer called the office for an update on a complaint they had made several weeks earlier about a faulty product they had received. The employee handling the complaint was on vacation and they hadn't created any notes. The customer was understandably upset and frustrated. I started by allowing the customer to speak and explain how they felt. I demonstrated empathy and understanding for their situation before apologising and stating I would feel the same if I were in their situation. I then gathered full details regarding their complaint, took notes, and assured them I would be in touch with a resolution before the end of the working day. Now, during the day, I investigated the complaint before dispatching a new product by priority mail with an apology letter and a 25% discount on future orders. I then called the customer to update them on my action, apologised again, and promised to call the day after they received their order to ensure it was satisfactory. Finally, I recommended to my manager we create a complaints handling procedure that required all employees to update online details of any complaint received so it could be handled by other people in the event of staff absence. That is a brilliant in-depth answer. Make sure you watch that answer again because it will help you answer that difficult question to get the highest scores achievable. Don't forget, if you've never been in that type of situation, simply tell the interviewer what you would do in that type of scenario. Here is the next common customer service interview question I recommend you prepare for. What does the word empathy mean in customer service? Tip number 1. Now, empathy is an essential quality needed to work in any customer service role. However, most candidates struggle to give a definitive answer to this common question. Now, tip number 2, in your answer, talk about empathy being having a sense of how the customer is feeling so you can resolve their issue quickly. Here is my brilliant example answer to help you. What does the word empathy mean in customer service? Empathy means showing understanding and appreciation for a customer's situation. Empathy means putting yourself in the customer's situation and gaining a thorough understanding of how they are feeling and the impact. If you can sense other people's emotions in customer service, you can create the perfect solution. That is a brilliant answer that again will help you pass your customer service agent interview. Here is the next question that comes up all the time, but people struggle to answer it effectively. And that question is, tell me about a time you made a mistake. Now, don't respond to this question by saying you've never made a mistake. Now, everyone makes mistakes at work from time to time, but it is how you respond to mistakes that is being assessed with this next difficult interview question. And tip number 2, in your answer, give an example of when you made a minor mistake and explain what you did to put things right and learn from the experience. That's important. Here is my top scoring example answer. Tell me about a time you made a mistake. When I started work in my first customer service job, I sent an email to a customer that contained several spelling mistakes. This was a foolish mistake because it would have given the customer an unprofessional image of the company. I made the mistake because I was busy and failed to check my email before sending it. As soon as I realized the mistake, I contacted the customer, apologized, and made sure all future communications were double-checked before being sent. So that is a mature answer that shows you occasionally make minor mistakes, but you recognize them, apologize, put things right, and then learn from the situation. Okay, the next thing to do to accelerate your learning even further is make sure you click that link right now in the top right-hand corner of the video. Head straight through to my website, passmyinterview.com, and you can instantly download these slides with all the tips and answers, plus an additional 21 great answers to difficult customer service interview questions. This comes as a PDF guide, which means you can have it in your inbox literally within 2 minutes from now, and it's going to put you ahead of the competition at your customer service interview. Make sure you check out that link. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I am here to help you pass every job interview you ever attend and negotiate the highest salary achievable. I can only do those things if you are subscribed. Please hit the like button because that really does motivate me to create more great content for you. And don't forget to connect with me on LinkedIn. I have put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video. It is always a pleasure and an honour to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you for watching and I wish you all the best for passing your customer service interview. Have a wonderful day.